Hello Duel Masters fans, I'm back once again with another deck profile, and this time we're going to be looking at my Ghost deck. So to start things off, we have a playset of marrow, ooze, the Twister. This guy isn't too bad in this deck because obviously he can break shields, but we can also power him up with Shadow Moon to turn him into I guess a pseudo Sarius, being 3000 power and blocker and all that good stuff. But yeah, he's just a cheap creature. We can also combo him well with Jack Viper, Shadow of Doom, and stuff like that to return him back to our hand. So yeah, marrow ooze is pretty good in this type of deck. The next card is a playset of Lerntear, Shadow of Solitude. He's just the cheapest ghost creature, and good evolution bait, and just a pretty decent card in general. The next card is one of the main cards of the deck, a playset of Melnia, the Aqua Shadow. 2 mana, 1000 power, Slayer, and cannot be blocked. And it's also a ghost, so we can use it for evolution bait if we need to. Get it back to our hand using Jack Viper, all that sort of stuff. So yeah, Melnia is one of the main cards of this deck. Now, it wouldn't be a ghost deck without a playset of Ghost Touch. So yeah, just a cheap discard, good shield trigger, and just something else to play on turn 2. The next card is a playset of Aqua Hulcus, of course, draw power. This is obviously a water darkness deck, and Aqua Hulcus just puts a bit of pressure on the board as well, as opposed to Energy Stream. Next card is 3 Bat Doctor, Shadow of Undeath. 3 mana, 2000 power ghost. We can use it as evolution bait if we need to, but yeah, when it's destroyed, we get to return a creature from our graveyard back to our hand. We can also use it with diadalos if we really want to, but yeah. The next 2 cards are 2 Jack Viper, Shadow of Doom. So 3 mana, 4000 power, evolution onto a ghost creature, and whenever another one of our darkness creatures is destroyed, that creature goes back to our hand instead. So that's pretty cool, really good with Melnia, and yeah, it just helps the hand situation. So yeah, Jack Viper, pretty cool. The only downside is that if he dies, he goes to your graveyard instead of back to your hand. But yeah, next card is a playset of Shadow Moon, Cursed Shade. 4 mana, 3000 power creature, gives all darkness creatures 2000 power, and it's also a ghost, so we can use it as evolution bait if we need to. Powers up all of our dudes because the majority of these cards are darkness cards. So yeah, really good. Next card is just a one-off. I got 1 Diadalos, General of Fury, 4 mana, 11,000 power double breaker, and when it attacks, you have to destroy one of your own creatures. So obviously, we are using him with Jack Viper just to bounce one of those creatures like straight back to our hand. So we can bounce a marrow ooze or whatever back to our hand when this guy swings in. But yeah, I just decided to chuck him in here just to give a bit more flavor to the deck. Although we don't really need to use Diadalos, but yeah, he's just in here just because. Pretty cool. The next card is the main draw power card. I'm running 3 marinomancer. So yeah, 5 mana, 2000 power, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck, put all darkness and light cards into your hand. So yeah, really good draw power because he also gives us board presence as opposed to cards such as Energy Stream. So yeah, we get a body, a majority of the time we get to draw 2 cards or 3 cards, whatever. And yeah, pretty good. The next 2 cards are the main finishes. I got 2 0 Nemesis, Shadow of Panic. So this guy's 6 mana, 6000 power, evolution onto a ghost with double breaker. And he has the other ability of all of your creatures, whenever any of them attack, your opponent has to discard a card at random. So all your creatures get Horrid Worm's ability. So yeah, it's pretty cool. This is our main finisher, gives us plenty of discard. Yeah, all that good stuff. When you're going in, breaking shields, yeah, your opponent basically discards those shields into the graveyard, if they're not shield triggers, of course. So yeah, Zero Nemesis is a pretty good ghost evolution finisher. Next cards, of course, just place at a Terror Pit. Awesome shield trigger, kills anything. And the last card of the deck is 1 Hydro Hurricane. So this card's pretty cool. So he's 6 mana spell, and for each light creature you have in the battle zone, your opponent has to bounce a card from the mana zone back to the hand. We're not using light, so we don't get that ability, but we get his second ability, which is for each darkness creature you have in the battle zone, you get to choose one of your opponent's creatures and bounce that creature back to your opponent's hand. So that's really good. I don't think the light ability is really that good, but the darkness ability, like if you have like a whole board of darkness creatures, you can cast Hydro Hurricane and bounce, all of your opponent's creatures back to his hand. So yeah, Hydro Hurricane is actually really good in this type of heavy darkness deck. So yeah, that's my ghost deck. It's pretty cool. Yeah, it's pretty, I guess, aggro, but it also has elements of control. It's pretty experimental and, yeah, pretty awesome. So there you go, guys. I hope you enjoyed my deck profile, and I'll see you next time.